Yo, man, what's up?
Oh,
Morning.
how's it going? Yeah, good morning, man. Are you
It's
li
going good. I just came back from breakfast here.
Are you live yet?
Yes. Chilling. I'm watching the EG versus BB game.
All right, let me join in.
Sure, man. How's
Uh,
your Dota? Did you win your games?
yeah, 8-1 with Dazzle now. Almost Crusader 5. Let's go. Oh, wait, no, Guardian 5.
Holy shit.
Guardian 5.
Oh, okay. Still though, Crusader. I was like, damn, you're going a bit fast. You know, you gotta go slower so you milk the content. You know, like you can't. Don't rise too fast.
All right. I'll keep it in mind. Thanks.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm fairly sure. I think I've told you this already. If you just learn Naga, like you'd literally become 5K pretty fast. I think. You know, it's not that crazy.
I'm trying not to be too much of a one-hero spammer, so today I've been earning roll queue games big time. I saved up 48 roll queue games.
After you get 7.5K plus, you don't have the roll queues anymore. It's kind of sad.
Yeah, okay. Well,
I don't like that, honestly. It gets pretty miserable, but I like the roll queue system.
You're watching BetBoom EG, right?
That's the one.
All right, I'm gonna load that one
Don't
up.
forget to put like PGL in the title or something like that.
Okay.
You haven't gotten approval of them, but I'll ask for you. I think it's fine. You know, it's not that big of a deal.
Okay, thanks. I mean, I'm following all the guidelines, and I literally don't have a contact, but I'm following all the guidelines. If they have a problem, they'll let me know.
Yeah, I think it's okay. All right, Slardar last pick. So I have not watched BetBoom much, but they're the only teams I actually haven't watched, I think, so far.
Okay.
But they have a little bit of a unique play and draft style. Usually they play a little bit like this Daxak guy, as you see. He doesn't play traditional carry heroes a lot, so now he's playing Visage carry. I don't know if you've seen that before. It's not very common.
I've seen position 2. Wait, Visage is the one with the gargoyles, right? The 2 flyers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it position 2, but position 1, no.
Yeah, no, this guy plays a lot of those kind of unique heroes. And also, something you see also is the Sven support coming out from EG. It's also a little bit of a niche pick because his shard gives like a lot of armor, and it counters the full armor strat that BB are running right now.
Wow. How is it full armor?
So it's like when you get the shard, you buy it all the way at 50 minutes. It gives like a passive. I don't know how much it's 8 or 10 armor aura around Sven all the time, even when he doesn't use Warcry. So it's like.
Yeah, I remember that.
It stacks up quite a lot, you know. I'm surprised BetBoom just kept picking armor piercing and armor reliant physical damage heroes into this. It's kind of crazy.
Well, I guess in theory, like you're facing armor stacking. You still want to deconstruct that armor, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. I guess that's a theory. I mean, I don't think people usually play around that much. Usually, it's better to just be the armor than the one trying to pierce it, right?
Is it?
I think. Yeah, well, you'd rather just go magic otherwise, right? That's more efficient. If someone has 20 armor, you just nuke him with magic.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, apparently, it's maybe 7 or 8 armor. Yeah, it's a little bit less, but it's still a lot for passive.
So I missed the beginning of the draft. Do you think they were like halfway committed already to building armor deconstruction?
Kinda halfway, I'd say. But they really committed on it with the last picks with Venge and Slardar. That is 100% all in on anti-armor.
Yeah.
Maybe it will work, like you said. Maybe they will deconstruct here. See.
Doesn't like Slardar do like minus 20 or something?
Yeah, it's quite a lot. So I think it's minus 20 at level 3, yeah. And we have Arteezy playing Pudge. Have you seen some Pudge carry? That's a really fun one.
Plus 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen some position 1 Pudge, and I like it. Yeah, I think it's cool.
They really buffed this hero the past few patches. Like, it used to be kind of like a supporty hero.
Yeah.
But then they gave him a ton of base damage and even an extra ability with his Flesh Heap being active.
Yep.
And all of a sudden now everybody's playing him as a carry and stuff. Mid is also, but carry is even more popular.
Yeah, Dandy told me how much he changed and that he can just like sustain damage and take damage. When you see him as a plus 1 compared to, let's say, a 4 or a 5, what kind of items does that unlock for him?
I would say as a plus 4 instead of a plus 1.
Yeah.
So I think if you're a plus...
I mean, if he's 1 instead of 4 or 5. Like,
okay,
what extra net worth will he be utilizing and how?
So I think the build changes completely. When you're support, you go for the shard and Aetherlands, which lets you like lets you save teammates with your ulti instead.
Yep.
That's like what the shard enables. And when you're carry, you're simply going Aghanim and BKB and stuff, Blink, stuff like that, to be able to fight. So he goes from a back. He's actually a backliner otherwise. You know, he hooks out Abed. That's nice.
Do you know the tournament score, like the group stage score so far for these two teams?
Yes, EG is actually kind of topping out their group, and BetBoom are at the bottom right now. Not like they're not down and out. There's still 1.5 day left. This is the 3rd day out of 4.
Yep.
But EG are 2nd place right now, and BetBoom are 9th. But that can change really fast. The point difference isn't huge.
Okay, so in theory, if BetBoom wants to avoid elimination, this is a very important match for them.
They have to win at least 1 game. Less important for EG, but I would say if EG 2-0 BetBoom here, they're pretty much guaranteed upper bracket at least, which is also always very nice.
You would say almost that they're practically guaranteed either way. Like top 4, currently they're ranked 1. Maybe, yeah. You can't be too sure.
They're ranked 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're close. I mean, I would think that they find these wins very important because going lower bracket at TI is the worst. Simply for one reason: it's best of ones. For the first game.
Wait, hold on a second. Yeah. What?
Yes. For the first game, if you're lower bracket, it's best of 1. So it's like you don't want to be lower bracket.
That is brutal. That's absolutely brutal.
The players want to change, but I think Valve likes the spiciness, you know. They want the content.
Oh, first blood chances. So close sometimes.
Super close.
Okay, so
plays on the edge. Even mid lane there, he missed his Mel strike there. But unlucky.
Primal 3. Position 4, Snapfire. Snapfire has been so popular. At first I thought she's mostly a counter pick to Undying because she can like Gatling gun the Tombstone, but she has much purpose beyond that, doesn't she?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's 2 reasons. Clockwork's really popular. She's really good against Clockwork, one of the few supports that have a natural escape ability against them. Second is Wraith Pact has picked up a lot of play, and the Wraith Pact only requires 3 hits to kill, right? And if Snapfire can just take it out quickly in a team fight, then I mean that's just a free bonus, right?
That makes.
So I think that's the reason. That's the reason that she's picked up a lot. Just a solid support that solves some of the meta stuff that's going on. It's never really been bad though. Top lane now, I think we'll maybe see a first blood. We get a bash. Oh, he runs away again. Okay, close. They did a lane swap here also. I don't know why necessarily. So they didn't want to match up the Slardar into the Pudge Sven bottom. So they're gonna have Visage down there instead. That's what they decided to do.
Wow, this is some complicated, deep level stuff.
Yeah, kinda, because I don't really know. Sometimes I can't see why they lane swap here. But they have their reasons, right? The logic, I guess, is that for some reason Visage can lane better here than Slardar.
Yeah.
Or maybe he really doesn't want to lane against Primal Beast, right? Slardar will be fine against him. That's probably even more the reason. But yeah, lane swaps are very big in Dota. A game can 100% be decided of if you pick the right lanes.
Do they both just end up town portaling out of vision so it's not immediately known and then just sack a TP and then rebuy it immediately? Or do they play without TP for a while?
It kind of depends. The buy a TP thing is kind of interesting you mentioned that. That's usually not very meta. There was one team that did it in the LCQ that insta-rebuys a TP and like hides it, and then they TP again, so they get the lanes they want. But you have to wait like 90 seconds and stuff, so most teams just kind of like accept their bad lane or take the long walk across the map.
Oh, I didn't see what they did this time. Did they TP or walk?
This time, I think they just hid and went to their lanes, and EG just accepted it. They didn't think it was worth it. Trying to run as well. But yeah, the TP is always unnecessary because when you TP, the other team just mirrors you, right? But like you said, if you buy one instantly again, maybe you can mind game it and get it. There's the first blood. Huge first blood for Nightfall. Snowball this game. Very good hero. Primal Beast, first pick, first ban pretty much all throughout.
So I just tried to refresh, but I'm not seeing anything yet. Yeah,
what time are you at?
I missed the first blood.
That's fine.
Someone said, oh my god, someone said in chat that I was late. I was 5 seconds behind, so I decided to refresh, and now it's not loading.
They baited you, man. They baited you.
2 tours. Yeah, first time a streamer was ever baited by chat.
Yeah. Never happened.
I don't think you've got the ammunition to be able to
better
take down
now, chat.
These heroes.
What time are you on? You can check 4:45, 46.
Very happy.
I'm 15 seconds behind.
Whoa, what's that about? That's weird. Maybe I guess I'm in the hotel, I guess, but I don't know. That doesn't make sense either.
Holy. You're at 5 minutes now.
5 minutes. 5:01.
Oh my god.
That's weird. I'll refresh too. Maybe they'll put me a little bit behind. I got too good of a connection over here. Let's see if that helps.
Reset.
5:09. That's strange. Why would you be so far behind?
I don't know. It's like loading for an extremely long time. Don't need a full
are you-
refresh. Pause on pause. Okay, I'll try pause on pause.
Do you stream it like low latency on or regular?
I stream at low latency, yes.
Okay, so yeah, I think I do that too actually. So that's strange. I used to not stream at low latency because of Dota. You know, you don't want to get stream sniped, but
Oh yeah.
you just tank it. You know. I could screen share for you otherwise. I don't, but that's not gonna be. It's not gonna be great quality because you need to stream it too, right?
47, 48, 49.
You're doing good. You're actually a second ahead of me now. So that's
Okay,
good.
cool.
I'll F5.
Yeah.
I'll F5 and maybe we'll somehow line up. 58. 59.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm 2 seconds ahead, but I need the head start, so it's good.
Okay. I'm fine with that. I'm fine
So
with
what first blood happened?
that. Yeah, Primal Beast got a top lane. That was pretty much all that's happened here.
Okay, we've seen that before. Primal's a beast.
Primal is a beast indeed. What is yeah, you've played him now. I don't know. You're doing your A to Z challenge. I know that, but
Yeah, I'm
what
done with
letter
it.
are you on now?
I'm finished.
You're done?
Yep.
Oh, nice. When did you finish? Like, was it a big moment?
Yeah, it was a pretty big moment for me. I mean, 3 days ago.
Yeah.
3 days ago finished. Been playing ranked since.
Nice.
I played
What hero was your favorite of all of them?
I
Do
really
you have one yet?
I like Chaos Knight. I haven't tried your build yet with the quick Aghanim Scepter, dodging
Okay,
this.
yeah, that's good. I don't have to do my speech then.
Dodging Silencer global ult for the entire team.
Dude, that was so. I've never done that. I thought it was funny.
I saw that. It
I was
was.
like, it blew my mind that I can actually do that. But
Yeah.
it's doable. You know, it's like doable. Like if an Enigma is black holing, you know,
Yep.
in your team, and you predict that they're gonna global, right? You could probably time it. You know, it's
Yeah,
not that crazy.
That makes sense. I like Dazzle, Chaos Knight, Spectre, Naga Siren, Medusa.
None of those are really meta. Not a lot of them.
A lot
I
of
mean,
it.
maybe Chaos Light a bit, but not that meta really.
We see
But
some
yeah,
Naga Siren, right? But I like the illusion
that
heroes.
is true. That is true.
Same as you.
Naga Siren is entering the meta quite a lot. That's true. Okay. I thought you would like Chen too, because he's kind of like already a Warcraft hero, but maybe he's too boring.
Yeah, Chen is a little passive.
Yeah.
I mean, he's cool. I think Chen and Dazzle are not like super different. Like Omni Knight, they all have like a heal, like a save button, right? Sometimes global. I think Chen is nice. We'll get to him later.
Yeah. Nightfall doing amazing this tournament, by the way. He's probably the offlaner to watch right now.
Who's that?
He's Primal Beast.
Ah.
Yeah, on EG. He's been doing very well lately. His mechanics of lane are maybe the best of the offlane right now, I'd say.
Have you played
Really
against
beast.
him?
Oh, quite a lot. He used to be like the highest rank-ish carry player for a while, and he used to play carry last year. But he recently switched to EG and started playing offlane.
Wow.
But he's really good at the laning part of Dota. Okay, that's a good trade for BetBoom at least. And they will maybe kill Sven as well, yeah? Here we go. BetBoom have a bit of a timing this game. A lot of their heroes get really good at level 6 compared to EG. Like Sven getting Pudge and TA and Primal getting level 6, not that big of a deal compared to like Visage and Pango. These heroes become so much stronger.
Visage gets the birds.
Yeah.
Pango starts
That's all
rolling.
Pango starts rolling. That will win you pretty much any team fight early game if you get it right.
Sven's ult is not super relevant.
As a support, he might not even skill it, honestly.
Yeah.
We'll see. Okay. Killing Abed here would be huge. I think they will, actually.
Oh my god.
Aggression is paying off, I think. Oh my god, the sentry. They get it, but they die too for this. Oh, nice. He got crit too, though. 3 dead, actually. Even the Visage died. Wow, okay.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. I would say that's a good trade. They brought a lot of numbers, but even Ortiz TP it in here. He's the Pudge. He just has a Chinese name.
Yeah.
He's probably the most popular Dota player.
Arteezy.
of all the Dota players.
It's funny because my first experience with him, but that's kind of like the kind of scene Dota 2 is, was mockery. I mean, people love to mock and joke around. I'm sure there's a lot of respect and love for him, but they were like, did you see Arteezy get clipped? So the first I thought was that he was like laughing stock. But then I realized everyone is laughing stock in the Dota 2 scene. No one is safe. So.
That's what it's all about. Yeah, it's true. It's true. The more they like you, the more they laugh at you. Something like that. Okay. Maybe Seb. Someone's saying Seb is more famous. Maybe, but I don't think so. Nowadays, it's still Arteezy. He's the original Dota 2 streamer, I guess.
Hey, man.
So, 2K lead. They're holding it steady, at least on BetBoom, but it feels like they're kind of crumbling in the sense that they're losing to a very janky draft, like the Sven 5 and stuff. This will get a lot worse when Sven gets level 15. It's such a big power spike that I don't know if BetBoom are going to have damage at that point.
What does he get at 15?
It's the shard with the passive armor and all that. So I think if EG have a decent timing and group up, they might just be able to walk into Roche, take it, and then the game is basically over.
Why are you connecting the shard to a level 15?
Because you have to... Oh, sorry, is that level 15? Minute 15.
Okay, that's where shard unlocks.
Yeah, he's already queued it up. Because I would say, like, if you look at BetBoom's lineup, no hero of theirs is like a very great late game. So if they're losing early game, well, that's like their strategy is like fucked, right? They can't,
it's typical though, right, for a lower ranked team to really try to rush the others because they figure the quality of our decision making late game is not going to be good enough in order to survive.
Exactly. It's kind of like when I played StarCraft. I just did the Zealot rush every time or the Zergling. That's the only thing I did.
Yeah.
And, that's kind of the same thing, I guess. What did you play in StarCraft, by the way? I didn't know you were a big StarCraft. Protoss, okay, yeah.
And when you say StarCraft, you don't mean SC1. You're too young for that.
Yeah, I'm actually too young for that, I guess.
Yeah, so yeah,
a little bit.
I was Protoss in SC2 as well. I like my cheeses too.
Yeah.
My favorite thing was facing like other streamers that would make drones, even if they see you come out with a fake move out, and they still make drones because they're like super cool macro god, and look at me out macroing people. Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
You got spawn larva with infinity drones. Of course you're gonna be the macro god. Now learn how to stop making drones, make defense against my push, because I'm gonna cheese you. Then they're like, oh, you're such a cheeser. I'm like, bro, you're a macro cheeser. Like you're making drones without any attempt at treading the line between safety and greed.
Honestly, I understood nothing of that, but I'll believe you. I'll believe you what you're talking about. I was like, a drone. I don't even know what a drone is, man. I'm like so confused.
You only
but you sounded so passionate. There was a lot of emotion behind it. I liked it.
I thought you were being humble, like I only made salads.
No, I don't know anything about StarCraft.
You only made salads.
Yes, I literally only made salads, man. I don't think you understand. I was committed. There was a guy that was like in our friend group that said he was really good at StarCraft. We beat everybody, and then at LAN I just rushed him with Zealots, and I won, and never played him again.
That's how to do it.
That's all I need. All you need to do, you know.
Yeah.
But one thing, I don't know if were you part of like a Idra generation of StarCraft 2?
That's the guy I was talking about, dude.
Oh, that was the guy you're talking about.
I 7-0'd him on stream, streamer battle, 7-0. After 6 games, he was like, this guy only cheeses. Then in the 7th game, I did a Dark Templar rush into 3 Nexus to show I don't only cheese. So now I've got 3 Nexus. Checkmate, atheist.
That's funny. Did he rage quit on that one?
Oh yeah, he stopped stream.
He stopped stream, yeah. I mean, 7-0, Jesus. I would also stop right away. What the fuck is that?
But it was 7 different cheeses, so yes, it was always all in, but 7 different ones.
I see. Yeah. If it works, it works. Okay, there's a gank on the Hawk. Oh, he's dead. I don't know. There's like nothing. Oh, nice hook dodge. There's like nothing going BetBoom's way. I can kind of see why. This is the first game I watched, but I can kind of see why they're bottoming out of the group. They're playing with like low confidence. They're not initiating any move right now. Yeah. They did that good move in mid, but they got denied once, and now they're just passively waiting for EG to outfarm them and gank them, it looks like.
How did BetBoom make it to TI?
Well, they beat a player called Ramses 3-0 in the qualifier.
Wow, from VP.
Yeah, from VP.
That's
So it
crazy.
was kind of an upset loss, I'd say. And BetBoom have been kind of like good and cool in some lands before because they have a like bit of a unique playstyle, right? They play their own stuff, kind of.
Okay.
But I think maybe it's been figured out a bit. That's what I'm. The chinks in their armor is kind of getting exposed right now. That's what I'm thinking.
I have another theory.
Okay.
In many games, in many tournaments, you've got like the best team, the best player of a country, of a region. They tend to qualify.
Yeah.
They tend to do the best internationally. But then there's always a second team or a second player below them that their livelihood relies on them beating the first team. They can't even dream about the World Finals, but they need to win the first team. So they develop a style that has the best chance of working there, but then on the international stage, they're going to struggle. So maybe they're like the Achilles heel to the Virtus Pro, figure them out. And
it could be.
That's the only style they have.
It could be. I definitely think the fact that they're in the same region makes this, what you said, there's a mindset of wanting to beat your same region teams, and you're just too specialized on that, right?
Yeah, otherwise you're not going anywhere.
Yeah, no, that's true, that's true. It might be like that. The regional mindset or something. I like that. Oh, BKB finished on Primal now, so he's pretty much untouchable this game. They do have a lot of physical damage, like we talked about, but we'll see if they can actually pull it off. If they can actually burst them.
So
otherwise, not here. Yeah.
How does BetBoom? You said BetBoom's an early game team, and they went super hard on physical deny.
Kind of an early game team.
What should they do now?
I think what they should do is like this: poke out kills, and then they have Slardar, right, and Visage. So as soon as they get like a decent team fight where they kill 1 or 2, they can kill that Roche really fast before EG take it. I think that's their way back into the game. But there has to be layers of mind games to this, right? Because EG knows that's what they want to do, so they're not gonna give them a team fight right now, right? Because that's the only way BetBoom kind of come back. That's why this Pango is like confused. He doesn't know if he should roll there or not up top lane, like. But he's desperate a little bit. They can feel that they're being out farmed. So TH, he farms faster than any hero on the side of BetBoom, right? So they're on a clock. You gotta make things happen. I personally don't like playing Dota on a clock. It's really annoying.
Yep. It's very stressful.
Yeah.
Predictable sometimes.
Very, very. Okay. Well, survives it in BKBs, and now they turn around the fight. Since they don't have roll still, that they can't really win this fight on BetBoom. That's why EG can respond in full force.
Do you Roche?
They know this. They have a pretty decent Roche, yeah. They could definitely do it, but it's a risk. The roll is up, so let's see what they decide. They're thinking about it here currently. Like, yeah. So Ortiz even pings here. Pangolier is missing. He's telling his team he has roll. Let's not risk it. It's too strong around the Roche pit, right? He can bounce between the walls there. So you don't want to fight in there necessarily.
They kind of sold the idea by clearing an observer ward there.
Yeah.
But now there's a scan, so I think.
Yeah, at least they will scan.
Was that Dire scan?
Look at that.
It was Radiant scan.
It was probably Dire. Oh, was it Radiant?
Wasn't it? If you look.
I think it was Dire.
Oh, okay.
It's just green because nobody's there. Then it turns red when somebody is there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he gets the hook. This is so important. Maybe they turn around on Ortiz here, but he's very tanky. I don't know.
Holy.
They're actually kind of killing him. Look at how all in they are. But Sven is giving this Pudge like 20 armor almost. So like, he's just not dying.
Oh my god. They gave everything they had on Arteezy.
Yeah. He's too tanky with the armor provided by Fly there. Oh.
I'm shocked nobody died.
Yeah, me too. Okay. EG, same organization either, was it? Now I remember. Were you any org back then?
I was in EG for 2 years.
Oh, you were also in EG.
Yeah.
I see.
Meet Your Makers, they're not existing anymore, and 3 years in 4 Kings.
I see. EG is the one that survived then. I don't know, 4 Kings not around either, right?
No. Yeah, I joined EG when they were a small American team, and in those 2 years, they got big.
Mm-hmm. Are you telling me you made EG? It's gonna...
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
I mean, I wasn't good at it,
but... that's kind of cool. Noticed. Yeah, it doesn't have BKB yet. It's a few hundred gold off. They're trying to help him. The swap. It's actually enough. This is actually a pretty decent fight for them, maybe. 2 members of EG aren't close, so might at least be able to pick Nightfall up. Man, he's fast though. He's really fast. This war cry from Sven really buffed him out of there. And they managed to king clock. This is such a disaster. This is what we call space in Dota 2, right? 3 heroes walk in here, and they manage to kill a guy, and they're all running away, while two other heroes farm, Arteezy and Abed.
Ah, yeah.
It's so good for them.
It's win-win.
Yeah, super big win for EG.
Are you gonna start practicing Sven 5 now?
I don't know. That needs a lot of practice or something, but yeah, it definitely has its nuances, I think. But I don't know, like, it doesn't sound like fun to play. I think I've tried it a few times.
Yeah, he's boring.
Yeah, it kind of is. You're just an armor bot. Throw a stun and then you're useless. What support hero did you like the most though? You didn't mention any support heroes, did you?
Yeah, Dazzle.
Dazzle, right, Dazzle.
I like Dazzle. Disruptor's cool too. I think they're my 2 favorites. Nyx.
What do you prefer, like support or core?
You know, I go back and forth. I think all the roles are really interesting. So I dreaded having to play support yesterday because I ran out of role queue games. And then I ended up playing and I won like all of my support games. And I lost my mid game, so I thought, okay, I guess I'm support now.
Yeah. Honestly, support is... I wouldn't say it's the fastest way to climb, but I think if you're a good support, like that is pretty rare in the lower brackets, I'd say. There's a lot of people trying to make it as a carry, you know?
Yeah. It's interesting.
A lot of people...
With Dazzle, you can save stupid. Which there is a lot of.
Okay, this is the smoke screen inside the game. Look, EG are posted up on high ground here, so this is a very dangerous smoke. There's traps as well, but they're going all in on this one. Boom. Can I go for it? Can they find Arteezy too? They can't really get close enough to cog him here. It's so annoying.
Nice.
10 armors. So there we go, they got him. There we go, alright. 2 dead. Can they still win this fight? Crits, they're gonna die too. This is really good by BetBoom. They haven't lost anybody yet.
That's crazy.
Nice move.
Rush?
Yeah, it's time, I think. They're a little bit low on resources, and they don't have great sustain, so this is, yeah, it's dangerous. Too dangerous, maybe. EG can fight 2v5, no problem, if they were gonna tank Roche with this HP. Okay.
Didn't dare to go Rush.
Yeah, it was too risky. Like, their resources was too low after committing so much for that gank there.
BetBoom is not doing the split thing. 1 top, 1 bot, create space. They need these fights.
No. They have everything is about killing heroes here. Oh, nice bash on his ulti. Instantly cancel it. Roger, still alive at least. Ooh, he's trying to splash up the cogs there with TA, but didn't manage to get the angle. Back and forth. They're fighting very well on BetBoom. Oh, that's a big Snapfire W. Here we go. They're going in. They only get 1 Slardar though, and they die Nightfall for it, so it's not amazing yet. Let's see. Abed is in deep. If they get Abed, this is a big kill. But he actually is managing to run out. Laurel is just bouncing between the walls, not hitting anything. Okay. Not too bad for BetBoom still, though. As you see, they're kind of closing the gap. 1 mistake by EG, and they get this Roche, and the game is more than even for BetBoom. Pretty good.
If BetBoom gets 1 or 2 kills, and they go for the Roshan, what's the first thing they should do after getting it? Top tier 1? Mid tier 1?
You know, it's kind of a very advanced question because it kind of depends. I think if the more, depending on your lineup, if you have an advantage, I think the more advanced team, they will run down mid and take as much control of the area as they can, because mid is the most valuable lane.
Yeah.
But it's also the hardest to push, right? So it's a bit risk thing. So you kind of have to weigh the risk reward there.
Explain why it's the hardest to push.
Simply because you can be ganked from both sides, up and down, and it's like an ambush area, right?
Yeah.
Enemy team have a lot of ways to connect. Like a carry that's farming bottom could pretty easily connect to mid, but if you're pushing top, a carry that's farming bottom obviously can't connect as easily. For instance, he has a TP.
Makes sense.
So it's that's why it's the most valuable lane also to push, right? Because you connect to the lanes so quickly on side lanes.
Yeah,
I think we had a game against Alliance in the DPC. We lost that one. We were super far ahead, and I got Aegis of Medusa, right? And we decided to push top lane, and we lost that game. But then I talked to some better teams, and everybody pretty much agreed that I should have gone mid instead, right? If we take control of mid area, we win the game. But you can things like that can lose you the game. So I don't know. It depends, right? It's safer to push side lanes, but yeah, kind of long rant.
Yeah, no, it's really interesting. Do you, as position 1, once you're farmed, make the calls? Normally it's 5, and then it becomes 1.
Yeah, I would say that's pretty common. Whoever has will have the most impact is gonna make most of the calls, pretty much at that point.
Makes sense.
Oh, nice hook.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hook into hook action. Yeah, he's dead probably. Yeah, there it is. Nightfall got him. But look at the position Nightfall's in now. They're gonna force his BKB, and they're in a bad spot here on EG actually. They can take this fight. They don't use. But there we go. That's the buyback and clock. They can pick. Yeah. I mean, you can see that BetBoom is not a bad team or anything. Oh my God, the courier. He tried to kill the courier. And he died.
He used the snapshot to attack courier. I can't believe he didn't die.
No, I'm surprised too. Honestly, I thought it would. And that courier is still standing there. It's not even moving. I don't think they've noticed yet. Oh my God. So the bot team's expending buybacks here because this Roche is the most important. And they're going to start it, which is the reason they're doing this because there's no Pango roll. But Clock will be able to scout this with rockets, so they will know. Let's see. Nightfall charging in. Ooh, Laurel in a bad spot. Manta, he's being eaten, but he's a lot of damage reduction right now. Meanwhile, Crit is dying slowly. It's pretty big. They do finish Laurel low. He buys back insta.
Oh my God.
TZ super low. He might die here. Yes, he does. They don't have buybacks. This is 2 alive only on EG. If they get 1 more kill here, this is guaranteed Roche. Maybe they can even just Roche now. Yeah. Wow. I mean, I don't know. I think BetBoom are playing this game very well, in my opinion. We talked about it, right? They were 5-6k gold behind before. The game looks hard, but they're taking these fights well. They're casting well spells in the right way and all that.
Yeah, really, really sick. The net worth didn't change from 1 or 2 minutes ago. It's still 3k difference, but they get a lot of XP from that. They get the Aegis.
Yeah, no, it's huge. They used a few buybacks, that's why the net worth didn't move, but it's obviously worth it because now it also denies EG the Aegis. And one thing EG could maybe do is split push a bit more.
Yeah.
But the Roche is so fast from BetBoom with the slaughter amplification that I guess they just felt like they had to fight.
In a way, having the Roche off the map for the next 8 to 11 kind of frees EG to make more normal macro plays without that fear looming.
That's true, a little bit. I think we're gonna see EG dodging fights now for the next 6-7 minutes, and which is kind of benefits them obviously, because dodging fights when you have better late game is usually the right move.
Yep.
You don't have to fight.
Looks like they're making a play for Clockwork.
Solo kill will always be nice. Pickoffs are huge. Okay.
He's looking at Clockwork. Clockwork seems aware that he might be tracked.
Yeah, something is going on here. Yeah, he sees the big beast, but look, he's kind of close to tower, so they start TPing. He pops BKB. The hook shot stuns him through BKB though. I don't know. This is risky. Risky for. I think this is risky for EG mostly, but they get Laurel. But Laurel has Aegis. They would love to pop it here, but they will with the Snapfire.
Yeah, nice pop.
This is actually okay.
But he did a cool dodge with the Mantas, but still died.
Hey, the hook came in. Oh my God, Laurel is so dead.
Dies again.
Wow,
he went in.
Now BetBoom are grumbling. They did decide to take a fight on EG, and they did it perfectly. Wow, nice stuns by the birds. Will not connect, but yeah, that was perfect, really. They got the pick off on the Aegis right away. Advantage gone.
Yeah, that was huge.
I think Laurel did not press ulti there. I'm not exactly sure. I didn't see a roll. He fucked up a little bit. He got hooked twice, right?
Yeah.
Rough.
It started with the 1-on-1. 2 people TP'd in. Every next TP takes longer, of course. Pangler came in, got hooked. Really nice job by RTZ. Then he did the dodge with the Mantas, rolled away with the Q. And then he got hooked again after he died from the Snapfire.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was a bit sloppy. Maybe he should have rolled into the fight the second time. Maybe that was it.
Okay,
the
so
swap there, I think maybe it was a misclick. I'm not sure if he wanted to swap Laurel there instead, but the fight's like weird here because Visage kind of connects late too. You'd want them here early, hitting on whatever Slaughter amplifies. Yeah, so the Laurel walks in there. I don't know. He was kind of like AFK a little bit.
Yeah, he was 80% life. Almost full mana. He had 1 ally dead. Maybe he was wondering whether it's still worth it to go in, but while he was thinking, he got hooked and eaten.
Yeah. Hesitation killed him there a little bit. All right, so EG are now back in the driver's seat, I'd say. It's not over. I mean, you know, 7K, 8K, it's not the end of the world usually in Dota.
Yeah.
Have you had the time to watch any of the games when you wake up in the morning? Yep. I mean, they go on quite all day. Yeah,
I wake up.
Yesterday.
You stopped before the end. Lazy.
I did yesterday. Yes, I did. Bro, I was so tired. I ate some Singaporean McDonald's and I just passed out.
My mouth is hurting.
I went to bed at 9 p.m.
I'm tired.
I couldn't stay up.
12 hours.
I mean, I was crazy. I'm still so underslept over here.
Yeah.
But I caught up a little bit this night. I slept 9 hours, first time in like 2 weeks, so I'm okay now.
And tomorrow you can go to the dentist.
Yes, maybe. I'm doing all the home remedies right now.
Okay, alright.
I'm trying.
Yeah, but yes, I wake up pretty much. I walk my dog, I have breakfast, and I watch TI. And I look at the stream, how long it's been up. 11 hours, 12 hours. Like, wow, I wonder if the players are tired. Should wash their face.
It's all day for sure. Yeah. All day. I mean, I had breakfast downstairs, and it looks to me like some of the players are kind of dead, you know? Like, it's a long days, you know? Long days.
Singapore food's so good though, no?
I apologize. I misclick that one too sometimes. Have you ever done that? Misclick the tip?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I think every time I did it on the opponent, it was a misclick.
Smiley face.
Yeah, no. Singapore food's so good though, right?
No jokes. Sorry, what did you say?
Singapore food's so good.
It is really good, honestly. It's probably the best food country I've visited so far.
Yeah, same.
I give it. If even the McDonald's is good, like, come on.
It's better.
Yeah.
My wife used to work.
You've been here? I didn't know that.
My wife used to work at McDonald's for a few months.
Oh, really? That sounds miserable.
No, that's okay.
I've heard bad stories.
She was floor manager. She enjoyed it.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Hey, fight starts. So Nico dead. He has buyback though, but you don't want to buy back for this. Another Clockwork dying. At least only the supports are dying of BetBoom, but the AG are doing good. I call this like they're hurting them in the base, right? Like they're not letting them leave.
Yeah.
And slowly but surely, the gold net worth is increasing. This is how you win games in Dota. Like people think you win games in Dota by pushing high ground. You win it by making enemy despair in Fountain when they can't leave and you farm outside of it.
So contain.
Slowly increasing your net worth lead. But now they're gonna go for aggressive move. It's always a little bit risky. Only one buyback though, so they will be able to pull this off, I think. A lot of traps covering their exit here.
Oh, these hooks, man.
Again, yeah. They got Soneko.
How long has RTC been competing?
Well, I would say probably for at least 7-8 years or something like that. MLG Columbus, what was that? 2014, 15, 13? Something like that. That was, 2013. Yeah. 9 years then.
Wow.
Or 10, almost? No, I don't know. 2019 was, yeah, okay. The years are hard for me. Does it ever dawn on you that 2013 was 9 years ago? Because it doesn't feel like it.
Yeah, I'm kind of aware. But it's weird, because it don't feel that long.
No. What year did you start your competitive career?
2K3.
2003, Jesus.
Yeah.
That's a while ago.
I was still in high school.
Yeah. 2003, what was I doing then? I was playing World of Warcraft, most likely. Definitely not competitively.
I had a tournament in Las Vegas in 2K3.
Oh, damn. Was that your first LAN?
One of my first. Yeah, maybe third? First time to US for a tournament.
Yeah, that's big.
There was a lot of places I wasn't allowed to go because, drinking, gambling.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you were that young.
Yeah. I mean, I was not even adult in the Netherlands, let alone by USA standards.
Oh, no, USA is way harsher. Yeah. For sure. We kind of have a similar thing in Sweden. Like 21. It's very strange. 21 if you want to buy it in the store, but 18 if you're at the bar. I don't know why it's like that, but
that's weird.
I guess. Yeah.
That feels backwards to me, but
it does, right? It's really odd. And also, it's obscenely expensive at bars and even in stores because Sweden has like a weird system. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but we have like monopoly on booze. So they don't sell it in every store, only in one specific government store.
Oh, nice government taxes. Helps.
Yep.
Helps with those cheap studies that you guys have.
Kinda, yeah. We have some benefits to living here. There's definitely some benefits.
So they smoke bombed, they swap sides. BetBoom desperately looking to make a play. He got revealed. Well, how did he get revealed? Nobody popped it.
I guess he got too close to the tower, but I feel like he had to reveal maybe. He wants to do something. Bait the EG here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, towers break smoke too. He must have gone in the wood line and got...
But see, EG are smart, right? So this is their move. Instead of walking into the high ground of enemy, they're gonna force them back by pushing their tower here.
Yep.
This is so they can fight on their terms instead.
I'm starting to learn this from coaches that the best defensive play is not often to go defense.
No, exactly. You gotta put pressure on their side of the map instead.
Preferably something more high value.
Who is the best coach you've had so far? I know you've been coached by Seb a bit, and
Gorge, of course.
Okay, that's good, yeah.
And secondly, yeah, Seb was fantastic. Wagamama was great. And like, everyone's a good coach, but it's also like, what fit? Who's the best fit? I think Seb and Draskell were both really impactful, and S4 in the way that I view the game.
Yeah, no, for sure. It takes time, you know, like probably for a lot of those players I heard, they've been playing Dota 15 years plus, right?
Yeah.
It's hard, like there's gonna be a lot of concepts, you know, that take a long time. Okay, nice swap in, alright, that's a good pick. They buy back clock to this, a 4v5 fight. Can they maybe actually win this fight? Venge is no buyback, so that's kind of unfortunate. He grabs Slardar, starts opening up the fight for Atizi to blink in. Oh, he has Refresher on. Oh my god, that's a good bash though. But this Refresher Primal is just running through them this fight, I feel like. Yeah, there's no way. It's too late. Refresher is such a big item timing here.
Yeah.
Double BKB changes everything.
Yeah, so good.
That's gonna be game, I think.
Are they going Megas just to be safe?
Yeah, they are. I mean, it's easier to defend the throne than the Megas, obviously.
Yeah.
It's a little bit closer to Fountain and all that. But they will just take it easy. They know they've won anyway, so they're just trying to find the path of least resistance.
Least bad luck, least resistance.
Yeah. Honestly, like lately, that's been a lot better in Dota, you know. Before it felt like people were just crazy, you know.
Yeah, people like even at the low level, but also the high level. I think it's ego. Like, you think if you're ahead, you show it best by making the most sharp, ancient call possible. By doing that, that's what a true competitor is like. It feels cowardly to be like, no, let's just do the safe thing. Deconstruct the enemy layers of defenses, just take Megas, and then we'll see if we still go for throne. But at least if we throw, it's almost unlosable then.
Yeah, no, you're right. Some ego sharpness, I agree with that. They're like, my judgment is that we will win this fight on their high ground. So, and I think I'm right. Wait, there's an item left behind. Okay, a Desolator. Maybe somebody should pick that up. There we go. A little bit of a mistake. It happens to everybody.
Yeah, I had a Guardian 3 ally recently that was convinced we should go for Throne instead of for Roshan, which we were right next to. And we lost.
Oh yeah, that's never the right call, I think. Almost never. And how did it work out? Did you lose?
Yeah, we lost. We walked up 4 people at the same time on the high ground and got Enigma Black Hole. I mean, it was 4v2 against Enigma and their position 1, so it was perfect for them to clean us up. It was really funny, actually. One of my most favorite terrible losses.
That's nice. It's good to be able to laugh at your losses, because, you know, it's a learning experience, right?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. EG are posted up, smoked here, waiting for either a hook or a jump by Primal to start the fight. Sneaking up. So this is usually these smokes work when you sneak in with smoke into their base, because they will be a little bit more relaxed here, right? Like they're like half AFK, waiting in the tree line there. Nightfall.
I really like the concept of Smoke of Deceit. I had never seen anything like it in games.
It's cool. I don't think they could ever remove it from Dota. Oh, nice hook by Arteezy. He hooks the backline so he can't swap, and he kills him instantly. Nightfall is kind of isolated, but look how tanky he is. He's not even close to dying.
Yeah.
It's just not gonna work. Wow. All right. I mean, BetBoom showed they're a real team. They fought back in a hard game.
Yeah. Yeah, they're good. I mean, they're at TI. They're really, really good.
Of course, of course. GG.
EG all but secured top 4 position in the group.
Pretty much, pretty much. I mean, they have, I don't know how many series left, maybe like 2 or 3, but this is, if they 2-0 at least here, they're all but secured. I mean, crazy things can happen, but I have hope, I have faith that they were secured, because they have 2 series after this, right? But if they win next game, they're gonna be 10-2, you know, that's a pretty good score.
Yeah, I think that's probably gonna be enough.
Yeah, so it must be a relief. BetBoom eliminated. Are they guaranteed eliminated now, chat? I don't think so. Nothing is guaranteed quite yet. Nothing quite yet. But yeah, they're 2-9. They're great.
Yeah, it's tough. They would probably have to win the next 3 maps.
A lot of teams actually kind of rated them kind of highly.
Huh.
Because they're just so weird, you know? And they did very well at the LAN recently.
Yeah.
But
well, Gorge, I'm gonna be off.
Yeah.
Walk my dog,
right.
have supper, watch a bit more TI, enjoy. And Gorge chatters, enjoy Gorge going off topic again.
As always. Glad to have you, Grubby. So it's always fun. Hope you come some other time again. We watch some morning games, for me at least. Night games.
Yeah, it's morning for both of us. I'm glad to have had you on my stream too. Enjoy the rest of the show. See you, man.
See you, man. Good night.
Good night.